Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is a tournament that I stepped in as an alternate as a team tournament with my buddy Chris, and he needed somebody to fish with him. His normal partner wasn't able to fish it, so I stepped in. We had a great time. Went to the Winter Haven chain. I have never been there, so I brought everything that I think would work in Florida, and turned out I only needed to bring one rod, and you'll see this throughout the video. I basically could have brought one rod, one bait, and it would have been the whole day. You know, I tried your speed worms, your chatterbaits, you know, my red-eye shad that I always just catch a bunch of fish on. I did catch a little one on that, but every other fish, and I must have caught 15 or so, but every other fish came on a worm that I get from Carolina Strikers. It's a skinny trick, is what it's called, and it was in the color Midnight Blue. I lied, Midnight Gold. So anyway, check it out. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Thanks. Well, I know you said something about a traffic, but I wasn't sure if it was right here. All new water, get new walls. That bridge you were talking about, isn't it? Buddies that they cannot shoot behind somebody. I take fish behind people all the time. I think it's bad in the West Coast. They keep right on there, like dead on. You gotta respect young boats like how they direct. Yeah, I like that, Tim. I'll flip that. I like that stuff. There we go. Is that a fish?
I drew.
Oh, there's a nice hump right under us right now. Went from 18 to 14 pretty quick.
You're safe.
Keep hearing you. Sorry. Oh, look out. That might have been our first little bump. I am all over the place. I think I had a bite, but oh yeah, there goes my worm. There's definitely a bite. There, this one was way up there.
One there?
Yep. He was chewing on it before I was reeling it in. Well, that worm again. It's not a giant. Throwing it in there. Nice. There we go. Number 2. Number 2. Oh, maybe number 2. That is weeds. You got something holding on to you. Got him. Get a little better. Whatever that was. Come here. He ate it pretty good. They're growing.
Yes, they are.
They're growing. I guess they're going the right way. Get you out here.
Good job.
All right, we'll take it.
Okay, there's that boat.
Come on. Now there's something about having a limit though that just makes you feel good. Then you catch a real big one and it makes a difference. But
Sitting at 8 o'clock.
I got a baby side. What's that?
Sitting at 8 o'clock right there. You got 3 fish.
Yeah. There's still something going on back there. I don't know what it is. Is there? Okay.
They will bite.
Yeah, no, it's not that we're trying to catch those, but yeah, no, I get you. Might be fun to catch, but then they mess your reel up, your bait up. Okay. All right.
I threw my own self out of the boat.
I think we got, is that 4? We got 4 for 3 pounds.
I hope we start kicking these things out.
We will. Like you said though, it might start a little bit later. Got a fishy, got a fishy.
You got there, big guy?
I got the biggest one in the lot.
All right.
Maybe
nice
not.
job, man. Good job.
That trick worm again, man. They just love it. I like the trick worm now, but you've caught them on what, the speed worm? And you just caught one on that 10-inch, didn't you?
This one on his ribtail, June bug.
It's a worm kind of day for sure.
Completely different right there.
We like how they're eating it though. They're definitely not getting away too many on the worm. What's that? Yeah, there's been a few in the water back here. Another little one. I think he's healthy.
Somebody's getting booted.
What's that?
I said somebody's getting booted.
You think?
Oh yeah.
We got one smaller than this, and that's not a good thing. Might have been that first one I caught. Got 5 dinks. Can you catch some big fish? We're on the move.
Look at the water pumping on this.
What's that?
The water pumping.
Is that all coming out here, or is that just the way they have it set up?
Now Lake Roy's got a long canal like this.
Right?
There ain't that many people in there. So if you want to fish that canal, that's up to you.
Yeah, it just depends. If like if we fish like maybe the opening and you get a couple bites, then yeah. You know, you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to kill the whole, you know, a lot of time in there if it's not going to produce. You want to try fishing this?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You want to fish it down through here?
Okay.
Into the lake?
Is that not that very far? It's not far?
No, on the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
It's the lake.
You can give it a shot. I'm game. Looks like it's big enough too that we can get out of the way of somebody. Oh, they're fishing right over there too. Oh. Just had one. I just had a bite right there. Yeah, watch her. She's probably fishing. Or maybe she's not. I thought she was fishing. I'm going to fish the right side, yeah. I just had a bite right there. Caught me off guard. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I threw right at the wall and
you hit it. Throw at the wall?
Yeah,
okay.
And it was almost immediate. It was right by the boat. I wasn't expecting it. Hello.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is fish in here.
Yes, sir.
There's a bunch of fish right here.
He's bigger.
He is. We got a couple dinks in there.
Get your bite set back there.
Oh, you mean you should have stayed there?
You got one?
Yeah, I do.
Good job.
Oh, it's a nice fish. Well, nice. Well, nice to get out of there.
Nice
Yeah.
one. Nice one there, buddy.
So it was a good idea that you didn't stop back there.
I figured.
Another one on the shirt. All right.
I figured, but
I don't think there's any up there.
there's a squirrel.
Squirrel bass. Oh, it's a good one. All right.
Oh yeah.
That's a little better.
That's a hell of a
That's a little better. I saw him come up and just eat it right off of the top.
Good job.
All right, take it out. Nice. You. All right.
Right. Watch yourself.
Yep. This one right here. I won't be able to set the hook on. Oh, I felt the hook set. Yeah. We've almost got all of our dinks out of there. That's a good one too. You got a buddy? You got a buddy? Good job, sir. Ooh. What's that?
When I first joined the club bag.
Yep, I got one.
Good. Oh yeah.
Jeez.
When I first joined the club right there, there was a guy that had a bullet boat. How many fish have we lost?
Oh, I felt the bite. I don't know. We probably had 3 or 4 bites that we didn't connect with. I don't even know if he helps anymore. I don't know what it is because it swam at me. Looks like a good one. Hey guys, if you got to this part of the video, I appreciate it. That worm again was made by Carolina Strikers, and it's called Midnight Gold. Okay, it's a dark worm. It's got some gold in it. It's kind of got some blue and purple from what I can tell. I don't know how she puts it together, but Christina is the one who makes them over at Carolina Strikers, and I just ordered some more because I almost ran out. But what I can tell you is give them a shot. You know, I like supporting small businesses, and this is a good example of why I like to do it. Not only do I feel like they appreciate it more, but these worms they're not owned by everybody. So everybody on the lakes that I fish that are heavily pressured don't have the color, and sometimes the texture of each worm by each bait maker is a little different. You know, they all have formulas that they use, and that changes what the fish see and feel and taste and all those things. So you know, give them a shot. If you see something on Facebook, that's what I did with this one. I saw them, I was like, that looks pretty cool. I know what a trick worm is. A bunch of companies make them, but when I got hers, almost felt like a hand pour. It was kind of soft color. As soon as I started fishing, I started catching fish with it. I got 2 trips in now, and it was a 20 pack, and I got to order more. So, you know, when it comes to buying new baits and things like that, you know, when you start catching fish right away, you just want to keep doing it. You know, as fishermen, we just want to catch fish. We want to get bit, and that's what's been happening. I've caught some good ones, and I've caught some small ones, but I've caught a bunch. Give them a try. Look them up. Look at their. They got a really cool website. You know, it's got all the baits that they make, and all right, the setup that I was using. Now this worm you can actually see I had to chew off the top already. Had to do that with a few of them because they got bit so much. But this worm right here, I have a 1/8 ounce Sutherland tungsten weight on it. Here's that Midnight Gold that I get from Carolina Strikers. This hook I found recently is from Owner Hooks. They call it a cover shot. It's got that little fluorocarbon keeper in the back there, and it holds it really good, but it's a straight shank, and you can snell it just like if you're flipping. And because these worms are so soft, I rarely miss any fish on it when it comes to when I get a bass to suck this in. I get him in the boat. I mean, like 9 times out of 10. That's pretty good, you know, when it comes to worm fishing. So anyway, give that a shot. That was my setup, and I was simply throwing it on a. This is a Lew's carbon fire. I got it at Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so you know I'm not here to sell you anything. I just know it went on sale. I got it for like, I don't know, 60 to 70 bucks if I remember. And then this is a Lew's. Oh please. It's a laser. I actually think my buddy gave me this, but I do own several Lew's like this. But I usually use there's a carbon fire reel that they go on sale. They're like 80 bucks, so you can get 2 for 1 sometimes. So I mean, you can get a setup like this for around 100 bucks to 120 bucks, and it's just a really good worm rod. This particular one has a little tip to it, so throwing a worm, you can throw it out there far, but then it's got the backbone to get them in. 15 fluorocarbon on here. I live in Florida, so I could get away with 12 in other places, but in Florida it seems like every time you set the hook, the fish immediately go right into the junk. And you always want a little extra. You know, sometimes I'll even up it depending on how thick of the cover I'm fishing in. So I'll go from 15 fluorocarbon to 20. I rarely go below that when I'm fishing something that I'm throwing around cover, because you know, everything's fine until you get the big fish, and then you need everything, you know, all your equipment's got to pay off at that point. You know, 2-pounders and below are easy to catch, doesn't matter. You get an 8-pounder on it, and they rub up against the dock, you know, the line rubs up against the dock piling, a rock wall, something, you're going to get your heart broken. So think about that. You know, most of the time when you're flipping a worm, you're flipping it to something, to cover, and that fish goes straight forward every time. All right, tight lines, let me know if you have any questions.